Hey, shout out to everybody getting it, man. I just started my study back with the Jehovah's Witnesses, and I realized that that is the only true religion. And people always ask me like why I don't really know how to talk in social situations and why I'm really not articulate because I know that this is the last days and the Jehovah Witness faith is the only true religion, and I grew up in that religion to where I wasn't even supposed to be around the peers of my age from first grade, second grade, all the way up because I knew Armageddon was coming before I graduated high school, and I was only supposed to be around people that went to the Kingdom Hall of Jehovah's Witnesses because this is the only true religion. And we know that this is the last days. Armageddon is coming. I'm telling you, Jehovah is coming with exact, you know, um, sheep whips and lamb chops and whatever it is, because we know that this is the only true religion. And I know by me growing up to be a Jehovah's Witness, and y'all know the fact that I'm handsome and I got a nose ring and I'm growing my hair out of my head, then you know that I'm working on being a Jehovah's Witness because I know I have to cut my hair. I got to get the nose ring out. I can grow the stash bushy as I want to, but I have to cut this right here because if Jehovah is thinking about you and all kind of dead people are thinking about you and people who debatably or realistically never existed are thinking about you, you have to be in that mindset. And so when you teach your kids the fact that they're not worthy and Jehovah's looking at everything they do and they should only talk to their peers if they're talking about the Bible, because we know that this is the last days. Critical times is hard to deal with. And are you ready for persecution, Jehovah's Witnesses? Because or any other religion, and I ain't just trying to persecute the witnesses by hitting them with facts. I'm talking about in general, whether you're an atheist or whether you are Pentecostal or Islam or Buddhist. And shout out to the Buddhists out there too, because Buddhists and Hindus out there. The Hindus and Buddhists have been putting in work on a godly talk, but me being the American that I am, I realized that I grew up a Jehovah's Witness player. You can't out fear a Jehovah's Witness. You can't out white God a Jehovah's Witness. I ain't read the Bible in years. I don't need to read it again because that's the new Mayan calendar. This is godly talk. I still remember. And I was taught to be a sheep and a slave and not worthy of nothing because Jehovah is the only true God, and the only information you should ever read is Watchtower and Awake information. JW.org will teach you how to do anything you need to be docile, because you're not worthy of the praise of Jehovah. So you have to listen to a few selective men that's chosen by Jehovah himself and the organization of Jehovah's Witnesses. So when we knock on your well, I can't say I knock on your doors. I'm handsome. I'm godly talk. But when they knock on your doors, because they have to do this in order to survive and live forever. So what I want everybody to do when you see a group of Jehovah's Witnesses, don't try to debate them. Don't scare them away with facts. These guys were taught to hate themselves. We have to love the Jehovah's Witnesses more than they love themselves. And this is a call out to arms to every religion. Every religion, when you see a Jehovah's Witness with that cart, because they're going to tell you to separate from your own family. And they don't know why. These are the nicest people. They're programmed, allegedly. They're so programmed. Just like you are programmed. We're all programmed. Because soon as you come out of the womb, there's a battle to take control of your mindset, because if you don't program your mind, somebody else will. And we've all been programmed for somebody else to program our minds other than our self-will. But the ones that get it, they get it and realize we got work to do, man. Shout out to everybody that's getting it, though, you know. Hey, whatever you believe in, man. Like, man, shout out to the JWs out there, man. Jehovah's Witnesses, man. They about to be the new, what's my man that had everybody drink that Kool-Aid? What's my man that had everybody, and people thought it would never happen again? What's the guy? That had everybody, he isolated them, from information, and had them, they drunk the Kool-Aid or they got shot. Oh, man, I can't think of his name. I can't think of his name right now. But one thing I know about Jehovah's Witnesses as the only true religion is because you got to understand, like, to be a true devout believer of the only true religion, you know you've been programmed from generation after generation that the biggest thing you can ever do is sacrifice your kids, and not only your kids, but yourself, because you want to die for the organization, die for Jehovah. You know, die for the, don't take blood transfusions, because we know that the Bible is so advanced that even though the Bible was talking about meat back in Bible times, and there was no such thing as blood transfusions, we're so behind, ahead of the game that, we have to understand that. And if you're Jehovah's Witness, you shouldn't listen to the doctors, because they're experts and they've put in work and they've sacrificed. And you got to look at a doctor like he wants to kill you because you say Jehovah. You see what I'm saying? This is godly talk, by the way. And see, this is why I know that Jehovah's Witness is the only true religion. Not the fact that they say it's the truth and they got the market brand on that. But this is why I'm going to show y'all with facts that this is the truth. You get a knock on your door at your most inconvenient time. Just like if you're a child, you come out of your mother's womb at the most inconvenient time. And just like how you come out of the womb, there's a battle. And this is to everybody right here. This is godly talk, but most importantly to the all the fathers out there. All the fathers out there, man. Mamba mentality. This is all the fathers in the world. All the fathers, man. We out here, godly talk. But when your child comes out of your side piece, or your wife's, or your girlfriend's, or whatever it is, womb. And this is to American men right here. This is a call to arms for American men. And you guys in other countries, don't sleep, because it's coming. And so, if you are a good guy, a nice guy, you're there. You saw creation. But the thing about creation is it can be destroyed too. Because you can get taken away from something that you created. And then have your mind programmed that you never created it anyway. Body snatching. And just like I was talking about the Jehovah's Witnesses, just like every other religion, every other faith, your body snatched. Because as soon as you come out, females are amazing creators. But my homie said, two of my homies said something about female creators and how they want to hit them in the mouth. And I say, wow, you can't hit a female in the mouth. She can punch you. And I say, what? Who said that? Who were the two dudes that said that? Who said that? These nights Golly talk. But hey, it's what year is it? It don't matter what year it is, cause my joints is timers. You know what I'm talking about? I would tell you the year, but one thing I know, Heishi Dicey, Nina Pisces. And shout out to the Germans out there. You remember when and see, this is what I love about America, man. This is golly talk. You know, you got Russians rushing in, Germans rushing in, Asians rushing in. Everybody loud. Shout out to the Laos out there, man. Like Oceans out there getting it. Um, Mexicans, MS-13s, Bloods, Crips, Hinduists, Voodoo. I mean, everybody that's out there getting it, man. You know, um, Christians, Jehovah's Witnesses, man. Like Jehovah's Witnesses is the only true religion. I want y'all to know that because everything that they say is going to happen. Because one thing that I know, and I can't say that Jehovah's Witnesses are a dead clock, but what they are, you know what Jehovah's Witnesses are? Because a dead clock is at least right twice a day. Godly talk.